Hey guys, it's Di from BeingMommywithStyle, and today is yet another Easter basket with the princess tulle skirt that is inspired by one of our favorite princesses. And today, in case you can't guess by the colors, is going to be Anna from Frozen Fever. So I have the yarn that I used to make the dress-up braid for Natalie when I made the double braids, and I also have some sunflowers we're going to put on here as an accent. The skirt is going to be made out of this yellow and also this bright teal color because she's got a very fun dress that has the sunflower accents. And I'm going to be doing this one a little bit different. So with Anna's dress, she has sunflowers around the dress, so I'm actually going to hopefully be placing these around the front instead of up the side. And also her hair is a little bit different. So instead of doing two braids or a braid that goes down, I'm actually just going to braid one long strand and then just wrap the strand and tuck it in the sides, because if you look at Anna's hair in Frozen Fever, she just has a braid going over the top of her head. So that's what I'm going to be inspired for with the braid. So it is going to be another braided project. I have one coming up that it does not have a braid, Sleeping Beauty, and so I'll share that one coming up. But this is going to have a braid, but it's going to be a little bit different than Rapunzel and Elsa because it's not going to have a tail hanging off. So if you haven't seen the other two, I'm going to be going through the method very quickly, so you might check out those more for the method. But I'm going to cut strands of my tool and get started. And so just like my other two, after I have enough strands of each color cut out, I have my yellow and my teal, I'm going to go ahead and pick a starting point on here, and then just all the way around, I'm going to push a loop through and then pull the ends down and make the skirt. So I'm just going to continue this process all the way around. It's very quick and easy, and once you've done it enough times, it goes even quicker. So you just pull it through and then pull it down in the front. I'm going to alternate colors around, and I love the bright colors on this one. Very, very spring-like. This is one that we may actually just use for regular decoration in our house, because when you're a Disney addict, you can do that. So this is what the finished skirt looks like, and again, I'm just going to go around and even up the tulle just a little bit. It's not going to be exact to any specific measurement. I'm just going to do it, eyeing it by what I think it should look like, and then I can move on to adding some embellishments. So now I'm going to take my yarn and I am going to make one long braid. If I was making regular Anna, what I would plan on doing is actually making two braids coming down off of either side and attaching them in the middle. But since this is a Frozen Fever one, I'm going to do one braid that looks like it's wrapping over the top of her head, because that's how her hair actually is with her Frozen Fever dress on. So now I have my braid done, and I'm planning on just hot gluing this over the sides and then tucking it in here at the bottom, and then it'll just be hot glued over. I am planning on doing one slight difference from the girls that just have the braid going down, and this is going to be like this on the Anna one and on the Sleeping Beauty one. It'll be a little bit more time consuming, but what I thought I would do is actually take some of this extra yarn that I have and take with the glue gun and actually wrap this around so it simulates having the straight hair underneath. So like with Anna, she actually has, for Frozen Fever, she has her hair is just pulled back, and then the braid is kind of going over the top of her hair. So I'm going to sit here and actually wrap this around. So then after I have the skirt part done and these top parts wrapped, I can go ahead and start adding on the accessories. So for this one, instead of leaving it hanging down off of the side, I'm actually going to just tuck it in because I don't want any of the edges hanging off of there. So I'm going to try to make sure it's roughly about even. And I'm actually going to start gluing up here at the top. So for this, I'm just gluing it down to the sides and wrapping it around. And I decided I wanted to make this side just a little bit shorter, so that's no big deal. I just tied it off a little bit higher up, and then I'm just going to cut it off, and that becomes the new end. And I'm going to take that and glue that down in the bottom. Then the last thing for the Anna basket is to add the sunflowers, and these are just a little bit different than the other flowers in that you can't just pull them off the top, because this piece on the top is a foam piece that actually uses the metal that goes through here to keep it together. So you actually have to cut it to get the plastic down and then actually get it apart. So this one will have a metal edge, and I'm planning on hot gluing over that. But just so you're aware, you can't actually pull these off of the top, how some stems are, because it uses the metal piece to keep this intact. And I've made this the front of my basket since my braid is looping around the front here. You can see that's what it looks like from the back. So all I'm planning on doing here is just situating the sunflowers around the bottom, kind of how Anna has it on her dress. So I'm just going to add some of the hot glue here and just stick it right onto the tool and connect it onto the basket that way. And that kind of simulates what her dress looks like, where she has the sunflowers going around the bottom. So this is our Anna from Frozen Fever Easter basket. Hopefully you guys enjoyed checking this one out. These are really fun to make, and they don't take a lot of time too. Once you learn how to make the skirt part, it goes really quickly. So I've enjoyed making all of these. I'll show you a video with them all together in one video, but this is Anna from Frozen Fever. It is a really cute basket you could use for parties. You could use it for Easter. There's a lot of different uses, and it's a really great decoration as well. So thanks for checking this out today, and let me know if you have any questions down below. Have a great day.